Hi everyone, I'm Nancy at Treasure Home and
Rebekah, Touched by Yarn.
so hey Randy, how you doing?
Hi, Randy. It's great to see you.
Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. My eyes itching. Oh, if it doesn't itch, it's like watery. So
I don't know. I'm not really sure if I'd want an itchy eye or a watery eye. I'm thinking watery would be worse.
yeah. Oh my goodness. So I'm constantly doing this, cleaning my glasses because when I blink with my eyes are water, it's like my glasses are getting washed. Hey Kim.
Hi, Kim. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you, friend.
So it's like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Randy was showing the snow this morning. I was watching the replay.
Hi,
Yeah.
farm wife. Thank you
Hey
for
farm
coming.
wife. So we still have snow. It's currently like 15 degrees outside. Let me let me see.
I haven't.
Because
I haven't looked. I haven't looked what my temperature has been saying.
15 feels like 7. Oh my goodness gracious.
Mine says 15 also, and it says it feels like 9.
Yeah, I hate just
Hi,
kicked on.
Jane Doe.
Hey Jane Doe. Oh, cool. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Yeah, she had said something about going live tonight also, but I had told her that on Monday nights that Rebekah and I had started doing their, you know, rotating rotating thing and also. But yeah, I've been trying to crochet and I got the trigger finger with this index finger again. So it's like now it's stuck and I can get it. Some days is good, better than others. But I was telling Rebekah and Kim, that's how I'm going to tell this story. For Christmas, they asked me what I wanted for Christmas. So I asked for this nice little doohickey. It's a quilting foot that is accessory for my brother's sewing machine. Took it out, and I'm making a video as last night doing this, opening it up and everything, and got the instructions out. Can I still pick my nose? You're funny.
You're funny.
Yeah, but I don't eat it. So then one instruction book is all in Spanish. I'm like, okay, I don't read Spanish. I know very little Spanish. The other one that has the first line is all English and the rest of it's all other languages. So I'm looking to see, okay, how do the instructions to, put press the quilt foot on the sewing machine. It only gives instructions on how to use it after you put the quilting foot on the sewing machine. So I said, this is not going to work. So I've got to find a video, an instruction video to know how to put the attachment on the sewing machine. I was like, oh. So that'd be before I'll finish doing what I was going to do with that little quilt I'm making. I'm just like, oh, well, that's not happening today. There was a lot of things going on today. So, ow, my finger. But, hey, Gaming, how are you?
Hi, Gaming. Great to see you here. Oh.
So, beside the snow and the cold, our regular aches and pains, we're doing pretty good. So, let's see here. We have a special weather statement. It's just but the cold. Cold wind chill temperatures expected into Tuesday morning. Well, you did say Thursday, so I don't know what this thing is doing. Whoops. There we go. All right. So, if this should work, if you type weather and your zip code, it should drop what your weather is for where you're at. So, Nightbot is working. So, there we go.
Yes.
All right. So, let me go back out here. I don't know. I might be able to do it this way.
I'm going to see.
Because I have not showed these to Anastasia because I forgot.
Wow. Wow.
What's that?
It says 15 Celsius, it would be -9. Wind is blowing north-northeast at 12 miles an hour. And current humidity is 78.
So let me do it this way.
Wow. Kind of interesting that we're at the same temperature right now.
I know. Where did I put those?
It hasn't put Nancy's up.
It's Lincoln Village. It won't say Columbus. Don't know why he does that, but
Here we are. Oh, she's colder than I am. Whoa.
no. Let's see here. Did I do it this way? All right.
Hi, Lori's prepping for heaven.
I know what I did. I downloaded them. All right. If y'all noticed at the very beginning, there's that logo. And I've got some others made, and I was going to try to show them tonight, and I thought I had saved it in my email. But what I did is when I downloaded it to the computer, I think I deleted it, but I do have another way to get to it.
That was a nice thumbnail you had up there. I really liked it.
I am not tired. All right. So, because when it shows up, I treasure home, it shows a picture. That's a lot old picture, but I mean. So let's see here. All right.
Yes, she says, stop yawning, Nancy. Kim.
No. Okay. There's that one. All right. I'm make myself bad.
There you go.
All right. Here's this one. It's like it's a O, and that says "Our Treasure Home."
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, and then now this one is it's like a house, almost like a farmhouse and everything. and it says our treasure home. And then and then this one is the key above, which was supposed to be the other one. But this one is the key below. That's the one I have as when y'all come in. So I was just like, it's time to change the logo. So I'm like going in, trying to do all kinds of little things different here and different there, change it up and everything. As far as Anastasia goes, like I say, y'all will see her pop in here and there once in a while when she feels like it. I'm okay with that. She's having fun with her mom and dad.
Hi, Des.
Hey, Des, as Lori's prepping for heaven. Ooh, I saw a picture of her grandbaby. He's getting so adorable. He's getting so big.
He certainly is.
I was like, oh, that's so cute. So, and then the other night, and I posted on the post, I'm going to go get them in just a moment. But I made some regular bread, but I made something special.
Wait until you see what she made. They look awesome. So good.
And this is the first time I made these. I made brioche rolls. I'm like, oh, they came out so good. I was like, yes, here, everybody have a bite. And no, I didn't do a video on it because I was kind of nervous myself doing it for the first time. I was like,
hi, Darian.
Hi, Dan.
Thank you for coming in. She sent me a picture of it, and I was like, oh, that looks so good.
Oh my God. And they're so nice and fluffy on the inside. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I sent Kim she wanted the recipe. She goes, where'd you get it? I said, from Pinterest. So I made those because Sunday, I think, because with it being cold and around here, they really like to turn the power off with the switch and everything just to save on the electricity. So I was like, I want to be prepared.
Did you see what he just said?
Yeah, you just like the screen. That's hilarious. So it's like, because they get the bread that they like. It may be processed in a facility that processes milk and dairy, milk, wheat, and the list that goes on. So I just can't have it. So I make my own. I like my own bread. I know what's in it: flour, water, oil, yeast, and salt. It's just simple. And I was just like, one day I was talking, when we started making bread years ago, I was like, and we were looking at the ingredients. I said, who puts milk in their bread? Milk was an ingredient in bread. And so, when Anastasia was getting older to where she was eating, we look at the ingredients really a whole lot. And it's like, who puts milk in their bread? And I know if you want to make buttermilk biscuits, yeah, but that's a regular loaf of bread. So I was growing up, my grandma never made bread with milk. It was water.
my mom never used biscuits, with a biscuit mix.
Oh, cool, Lauren.
She would put, non-fat dry milk in there, and then just be able to add water. But no, never bread. Bread never had milk.
Yeah, because my grandmother said they didn't put milk back then. Of course, they went through the Great Depression. Because even
Oh.
afterwards, milk was more considered a commodity. If you had money, you had milk. If you didn't, you used water.
Look, okay, that wasn't the one I wanted to show. It was that one. My dad used evaporated milk.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's interesting.
And then Kim said milk provides a softer, darker crust and a softer texture.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. So I'll have to try it with her. With this one, I had milk and I used almond milk with it. So it still came out good to me. It does what I want it to do. Yeah, definitely. They did things that we would not think of using nowadays as they did back then. I do have to say I do like the gadgets now. But I know they had some kitchen gadgets they used back then that still work just as well.
Yeah, she used powdered, as I call it, not instant milk, but powdered milk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I don't know how many people we have. All right. If y'all were here last week.
8 people.
Okay. If y'all were here last week, Rebekah and I were laughing. And for the life of us, we could not remember what we were talking about. What she said, everybody would wonder what we were laughing so hard before the live stream because this was earlier in the day last Monday. And it was the title that she had put in for her live stream last week Yeah. Coffee, crochet.
No, it was coffee, tea, or whatever you want to drink.
Yeah. That's what we were laughing about. She goes, what people are going to think? I say, you're coming out of your shower, Rebekah. That's what we were laughing so hard about last week. And then we couldn't remember what it was. So I was like, oh, I got to bring that up tonight.
So definitely, it was like, oh gosh, as I'm typing this in the title, I was like, okay, let's just.
Yeah, because she pulled it up. She had me in the back, we're in the background. She's like, no, actually, I was on the phone when she was making her live stream last week. She goes, is that all right if I change the title? I say, you can change the title wherever you want to. So she changed it to that. She goes, what people are going to think? I said, I don't know.
Luann is here.
Hey. Hello, Luann.
Hi, Luann.
Are you ready, Rebekah?
I am. Let me.
Big.
Here we go.
So Surprise got something special.
Yes, she does. Well, Luann has seen this one. I made her a beanie. She wanted lavender, so I made this one. What she doesn't know is I made her a long knitted hat also.
Oh, she is going to love that. Especially now, it's not going to be cold.
So, yeah, that's what this is the second one I made for you today. So you're going to have one that will be able to go around your neck to keep you warm. See, her and I were looking at that purple. What I ended up doing was putting that lavender in with it. And if you look at this section, it's the same color as her hat. No, do not let your sister take it. If she wants one made, I'll make her one. Yep, so that's what I finished that today. Usually those long knitted hats take me about 6 hours. I think it was less than that. Thank you so much, everyone. And then I went to find, because of course everybody knows when I send hats, I send scrubbies. And I picked this one to make you a scrubby. Let's see here. So you can see that color. That's what I'm doing. Going to be so nice. Then I'll get them. I'm hoping that we get into town Friday so I can ship things out. So,
yeah,
I'm like,
good. Ooh, yes.
Really,
I know those colors are very pretty.
They turned out so very nice. The colors did. Just more little. It's been a while since I have been over to Luann's. I wasn't getting notifications. I went to town today, and it was. I bet it was.
Mm-hmm.
Our weather here has been snowing here at my house. Just been staying in the house, letting the dogs go out, do their business, and then bring them back in. They don't seem to want to stay outside. Now, I have a feeling that if I had huskies, they'd want to. You know? But
I'm surprised being black labs that they don't want to be out in the snow.
Oh, they were playing. They were playing in the snow, but then they came back up on the porch and started shaking off and saying, "Oh, please let me back in." No snow right now. Yes, we have snow here. It's been snowing up north, further north that we are. So, but that's what I'm gonna do is make her some scrubbies, and maybe I should just go ahead and make a second hat and send it to you so your sister will have one. She could have just sent them.
Okay. I got a cute story. When I was so this would be 1981, 82. So Christmas 81, January of 82, we had snow in Virginia. And we had a couple of feet of snow. It wasn't just no little itty bitty feet of snow. And we had my sister's black lab. We had my dog, which was a mutt, a little brown, probably like brown and white mutt. And then my sister's other dog before she got married, and that was a Chihuahua. And we named that Chihuahua Higgins after Higgins on Magnum PI because he had a little black mustache underneath his nose. Well, had snowed. It was ice. I don't have those pictures anymore. I wish I did. But we had an icicle from the roof of the house all the way down to the ground. But when they went outside to go to the bathroom, Chihuahua, he was so funny because he wasn't sinking the snow. He was walking on top of it. Plus, it was ice also. But then as we got more snow, he would have to hop like a bunny to get through the snow. That was so funny. I was like, I miss that little doggy. But he was smart. That was one smart dog. He sat there and learned how to climb the fence because we blocked him from everywhere for getting out of the yard. So he somehow or another taught himself to climb a chain link fence and jump over so he could go visit his girlfriends. Since he was a Chihuahua, I said, "Yeah, you probably have a lot of girl dogs you go visit."
I had a little Chihuahua that I named Estrella, which is little star in Spanish. Really beautiful little girl. Named Hey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. She's talking about her sister on the 3 Can Shy. would be out Wednesday.
I watched Jen's today. I was laughing so hard.
Now, I have not seen Jan's. I've seen Heather's. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. Speaking of his grandma. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Like, okay.
No. So I was like, I had thought about doing that, but then I'm like, my son might say something about that. He might come out somewhere. It's the other one hiding from. Oh Lordy.
That was so funny. I was like, okay, we'll see what they're, it's having fun. That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's just making people laugh.
Oh yeah, this Chihuahua. Oh my goodness, his bark was worse, and he made himself known, especially if there was somebody else. And now, in 1980, 81, and 82, my dad worked nights, so it was always my mom, my oldest sister, and me. My other sister was married, so and my brother was away at college, so it was me taking care of everybody, which I had no problems doing. So every time I'll be walking their dog down the street, he'd get up in the window and he's a barking and a barking and a barking. Then the other one start. Then my mom goes, I see what they're barking at. And I'm like, it's just somebody walking down the street. So one night he was barking, and then he got the other two start looking. And the black lab, everybody knows the big dog, their barks are really, oh my goodness. It was somebody in the backyard. I was trying to get in my dad's shed. I opened that door. I said, you better leave or the dogs are coming out. And the person was he didn't even care. I said, okay. So I let the dogs out. That's how I did. Oh my goodness, they chased that guy. The black lab almost jumped the fence going after him. And I was like, if I didn't have hold of him, he would have gone. And I'm like, if he had gone, I'm like, there'd been no way getting him back, because he would have gotten that guy. But I was like, after that, yeah, we never heard a peep of anybody trying to do anything. Kim said we had a big bird dog pup that only answered to that word, mainly because husband said it that every time he walked with the pup. Oh. Now I would come home from school and they were in a car accident. She fine, kicked her ass.
Oh, that ain't good. Listen, read that one. Oh my.
We also had a Chihuahua named Tux that would go after firecrackers. He was fierce. He worked with a red heeler bandit. They would go get a varmint out of a hole and then play tug of war with it. Oh my goodness. I believe it. So in the springtime and summer, when I let him outside, the big one, the black lab, his name was Trooper, he'd get a stick, put it in his mouth, and he'd let that much hang out. And the other two are chasing him around the backyard. I'm like, there's our own three-ring circus. We don't have to go to the circus. It'd be the fun for us. So, but yeah, when my brother graduated, I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, when my brother graduated, my dad couldn't go because he had neck surgery on C3 and 4, or 5 and 6, or something like that. They replaced the bones in his neck with monkey bones because they said they were the closest to human bones. I don't know. So he said he was sitting there watching TV. We had dinner. They didn't know to come to the side door, so they were banging on the front door. And the black dog, he went off. He goes, by the time I got to the front door, they were gone. He goes, but they were jiggling the handle and everything else trying to get in the house. So it was somebody that knew that we were going to be gone. That's all that was. But they didn't know that the dogs were still going to be there. Hey, Stitching Up. You know, I know her name and I forget the name. I don't know why I do that.
Hi, Stitching It Up. Good to see you, my friend.
So, but when they were living with us, I would come home from school and go get the dogs from the backyard or let them out. And the black lab, he would always go on and jump on me and try to knock me down. I said, you know what? Give me 30 days and this dog won't be doing this anymore. My dad goes, you can't do that. I'm like, you watch me. Sure enough, in 30 days, when I come home from school, I go outside to go in the backyard to get the dogs, call them to me. But when he got to me, I would put my hand down. And he knew that hand down, and I would say, stay. And he's sitting there, and Rebekah knows that their tails are wagging back and forth because they're just itching to jump. I would tell him, come, and he could, when I said jump, he could jump and put his paws on. I mean, he would hug me like he ain't never seen me in a long time. The chihuahua was even worse. I go out to the mail, come back in, and he's just a hopping and happy and everything else. Like I've been gone all day, and I'm just like, hey, guys, I just went to get the mail. Like, his dogs or something. Has been connected now. Now hit the bell. All right. The healer will go after shadows and water. Oh my goodness, the dogs are so funny.
I got a cute story about Blue, my dog here. I have these tractor tires up in my front yard. And in one of those tractor tires, it had my herbs in it, but the dogs basically, I didn't have a fence around them, so the dogs dug up my herbs that were in that tire. Well, a mother bunny rabbit, wild rabbit, decided to have her nest there. This story does end good. All of a sudden, I see Blue carrying something in his mouth. So I asked him, bring it here. It was a baby bunny.
Aww.
He was holding it in his mouth, not hurting it. There was three of them in that tire that he brought all three. And how I got it is kind of cut my hand. I says, let loose, and had the bunny in my hands. And then we got a box, kept the box closed, put the bunnies in there. Then I asked Ronald, I says, take this box with these bunnies and take it down into the grass outside the fence so they don't get them anymore. But he brought all three of those baby bunnies to me without hurting them.
Aww.
Which I was so happy about that he didn't hurt them. It's like, okay. So he is a retriever. He's lab. He's lab mixed. But so very interesting. He says, okay, I got to get these bunnies out of here.
I know.
Like dogs. Dogs can be so funny.
Yeah, they can. Now, our lab, I don't know if he was a full lab or a mix, but he was good, especially with the tennis ball. I throw the tennis ball, he go get it and bring it back, and the other two are chasing after him. So, and then, so this would be, so winter of 82, 83. Hold on. 69, 79, 80, 81, 82. So I would say, yeah, 82. So right before I turned 13. So I always say 12 or 13 because my birthday's in March. So it's always somewhere around that time. We had a pool in the backyard. It was one, what was that? 18 round pool, and it was 4.5 feet deep. It wasn't quite 5 feet. Anyway, we had let half the water out because we were cleaning during the summer, and then we got busy and we just left half the water. Well, it froze solid. So I was like, my best friend and I was like, well, how about if we get in there and pretend like we're ice skating? So we did. We were all dressed up on warm, Of course, back then you wore 2 pairs of pants and 2 shirts and a sweater and your jacket and your scarf and your hat and everything and gloves and all. Because I can't remember if the ladder was still in there and the ladder was frozen in the water, or we had to put the ladder in it. Anyway, we got in the pool, and it was solid enough that we were like going around like we were ice skating. The next thing I know, the dogs are climbing the ladder to jump in the pool because we let them do that in the summertime. And that was the funniest thing to see. Those dogs trying to walk on ice. I was like, then to try to get the back lab out that was funny because I was like trying to teach him to jump over to, because he could jump the fence, he could jump over that. He wouldn't do it. So, but like I said, I don't have those pictures anymore, but I did have pictures of me and my best friend being in the pool, ice, on the ice, walking on it. That was fun and everything. So then, the Chihuahua, I was 18. So I graduated high school, and I was like, right, I guess around September or so. He kept telling that dog, don't keep climbing the fence. Ain't going to see your girlfriends. You're going to get hit one day. Sure enough, he got hit by a car. The person never stopped or anything. So it was like, it was sad because the lady that saw it happen was a neighbor that was down the street. She went and got my best friend, and she came and got me, and me and her had to go get the dog. I was so mad. And they said they tried to get the license plate on the car, but it was going too fast. And they said, sure enough, they saw him walking down, the dog walking down the road and trying to get him out of the middle of the road, but he couldn't get across the road fast enough before that car came down. And that street, people were always flying up and down it. So I was just like, oh, well. He was funny. And then I had a cat. I know I've told these stories before, but I had a cat, and and that's just funny because my mom's sister had a black cat. I don't know if she was a black tabby or not, but she ended up having a yellow cat, and I got the yellow cat. I got to pick which one I wanted. So, and that cat, he got tired. Nobody would get up in the middle of the night to let him out. So one day he got up on the piano and started walking up and down the keys until somebody opened the door to let him go outside, because we trained him to go outside to go to the bathroom. We didn't have money for, this was back in 78, 79. I don't remember anything about kitty litter or anything like that. Hey, Gladys, how you doing? So he was trained to go outside, go to the bathroom outside to let us know. But in the middle of the night, we're all asleep. So he would just get up on the piano and walk up and down the keys. I was like, oh my goodness, he's so funny. And I named him Tiger because he looked like a tiger.
Oh, wow.
So this is what I was working on last night. because I'm going to do quilting, little lines, swervy lines, and everything else. But I'm going to show y'all what this looks like. All right, Rebekah, do your thing about...
I'm making your scrubby.
All right. So is this one?
Yes. Yep, making the scrubby.
There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, that is so pretty.
All right. So I think I made something with this one. No. Anyway, this is the fabric that was in the block swap a couple years ago, and the fabric people sent me. So I had that, and I used the hearts for the back. So that's the hearts. So, and my thing was, yes, it's red thread. My purpose is when I start on this side, the design will also be on this side. So, and I used the cotton batting for this. It came in real handy when they were bringing in groceries this afternoon because it was cold.
Hi, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fun.
Fine, you're so funny. he knows the song.
Oh, yes. I was like,
I signed the agreement to be nice. Just stop by to say hi. Oh, Mickey.
Thank you, Luann.
Yeah. So
thank you all. Yeah, because so now I gotta go find a video on how to put that attachment onto the sewing machine so I can, do the swirls, whatever, circles on there because I was like, I want to put a design on that. I think it'd be pretty. I was looking at everybody saying hello.
This, oh, wait a minute. I guess, okay, I'm
chapstick.
It hides me when I clicked on that to show the avatar that Mickey made for me. It just puts you up large. So I'm guessing you have that thing set, because when I put stop cam, it put me in the back and it just puts you at solo. I don't know how to change that.
Let's see here.
Huga came in. Hi, Huga.
Hey, Huga. That's CB. Yeah. I don't know either, because it's supposed to be able to. Hold on.
Watch what happens when I do that. You go up. Audio only.
Oh, give it a yeah. That's not right.
Well, that would be in the StreamYard settings, wouldn't it?
Well, I would think it would be, but I don't know. I guess a general thing. Don't we know? I love it when technology just doesn't want to work. All right, I guess I don't know if that's
3 of the logos at the moment. Huh.
I don't know. Try it again. Let's see if what I clicked on works.
There it is. You did it.
Yeah, it was the button for audio. Something other was clicked off. I'm like,
oh, okay.
I don't ever go in there and click anything or anything. And that's like with the other logo. It's supposed to show up. Well, StreamYard. I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Okay, I'm looking.
If you go to general settings, go to settings, go to general, and it says audio avatars. That button that was off. It wasn't clicked.
Oh, it was off. Oh, okay.
So who knows?
Okay.
That was like last night. We have I have a Samsung, but we had Sprint. So now it's T-Mobile. So this thing popped up about downloading T-Mobile, and I swiped it off. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And I started doing it. I'm like, well, wait a minute here. So I'm texting my daughter-in-law. I'm like, this T-Mobile is called T-Mobile Life or something other. I said, it automatically started downloading. Do I need this? No, they say, no, get rid of it. Like, okay.
Mickey, everybody that sees my avatar, they say, who did that for you? And I say, Critter Creek, Mickey did. I was so amazed how you made that look like me. There's so many people that are like, that looks like you. And now I know how you do it, is you overlay with the picture of the person. And that's how he's able to make it look so lifelike.
That is so cool.
It
awesome,
is. Amazing.
I said Mickey made 3 different versions of my logo and 1 more coming. And I love this logo. I know, that is so cool. Oh yes. I think I showed y'all what I was working on, and I've stopped. It's supposed to be, but I've gotten a little bit further on it. So there's that. And then my hand, I just don't know what it is. It's that same, see that carpal tunnel surgery, all he did was the carpal tunnel release, which is right up this way with this finger. And I know because I can feel what he was doing. He was doing that thing. And now this right here is what's hurting. And I'm just like, that's the same practice. They're huge, but there are certain ones that do hands, ones that do arms, ones that do the legs, ones that do the hips, and one that does the knees. So they all don't just do all one thing. They wanted to specialize in different areas. I'm like, if that means I have to go back every 2 years to that same orthopedic doctor to have this done every 2 years, forget that. I'll find someone else to fix it. Or better yet, I'll just fix it myself like I used to do all the time.
Hi, Maritza.
There's Maritza. So I've got, it's called Nirvana. I've got that. And I have a video. I made my own cayenne pepper rub. And I haven't, my thing is, I put it on first thing in the morning and everything, and then I go on about my day doing stuff and everything and forget until it's like at nighttime like that. I'm like, oh, I forgot to put this on throughout the day. So I was like, well, I need to sit down and have a specific alarm on my phone to remind me, put your lotion on.
It certainly does. It does help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Kalinja.
Yeah. And I've got that too, Andale.
Yes.
So it's not
I have the one with the cayenne in it too.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just like, it's not like I don't know what to do. I just sometimes forget. So, and then I wonder why I hurt. So I was like earlier, I was changing watching Murder She Wrote, and I remember they changed the DVD, and those things are ice cold. And I'm telling Rebekah, why is it so cold in this place? I'm like, never mind, I know the answer to that question. See, that's just you just think out loud. Because it's like, you know, you just thinking out loud. All right, so yeah, I can't sit there and talk and click on those things at the same time. So I don't know how people do that. Because I'm just sitting here reading instead of talking.
Well, the thing that it ends up sometimes doing is clicking that up there. It lets the people know you're acknowledging them.
Oh yes, definitely. Well, I read it off because to me it's easier just to read it than do it all the time thinking out loud. Yeah. We were talking about the other day, my son in my door line. I think, oh, they say it's okay to talk out loud as long as you don't answer yourself. So, well, wait a minute, that's not the whole purpose of it. He looked at me so funny. I'm like, who else is going to answer if you're by yourself and you're talking out loud to get the thoughts out and everything?
Look who just came in after we started talking about her stuff. And Dale. Oh,
man. I was talking about my hands hurting right here because that's carpal tunnel and everything. I'm not going back to that same doctor if I have to go back every 2 years to do the carpal tunnel release. I said, but I was telling everybody, I said, I've got stuff here. This is the Nervine. I made my homemade rub, cayenne rub. And then Rebekah said, she started talking about Ann's cayenne and calendula and the castor oil, the calendula and the castor oil and cayenne and how well it works and everything. I said, yeah, I got Ann's right here, but I haven't put it on today. And I think I forget.
It is awesome, how we've all just kind of connected together.
Oh yes.
And that we're able to help each other in our needs and being able to feel better, and it's just so great.
Really oh yeah, definitely. And I know the castor oil works because I had back in the summertime I took it was a roller bottle about that big, and I had put half avocado and half castor oil, and I would roll it on my hands and everything. And I was, and it started where I could do this without pushing my hands together, and then when my eyes started doing what they were doing, not knowing it was from eating regular beef again and bacon, I stopped everything. So now I've got to build back up what my body's been depleted of. So I'm like, okay. But like, Ann has said it, and then Sherry at Black's Tropical Homestead, and consistency is the key. And not just once in a while, but when you start feeling good, it's like, oh, I can skip this dose today, but that's not the way to do it. So I'm like,
I know that there's some people that have come in that haven't seen. Today I made Luann this hat. She didn't realize I was gonna make her another hat too. Here's her other hat. So that's the other one.
And now you're making the scrubbies.
And now I'm making Scrubby.
There you go.
It's like every hat that goes out now gets scrubbies. Because just to send scrubbies, good night, Nikki. Just to send out scrubbies now is like $6 for 2 scrubbies to ship it.
See you later, Mickey.
See you later, Mickey. But yeah,
Thank you,
Luann,
Jane Doe.
thank you so much, Jane Doe.
You're dropping all the links.
Yeah, and Dale isn't a mod on your channel.
She wasn't mod.
Do you want me to go to the 3 dots?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You know how that goes. YouTube has a mind of its own, and now with the AI stuff coming around, we're in trouble. I'm sorry. Oh, I think it was iRobot in that movie, and that with Will Smith. iRobot. Okay, now wait a minute. I have to take a little bit back. If that comes to me as it's clean the house and I don't have to clean and do dishes, I'm okay with that.
That's strange. I just clicked on there to it says channel activity, go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout. I know I'm a mod on your channel, but why isn't it letting me do it? I have no clue. That is strange.
And do you want to be a moderator? Because I know you're a moderator on so many other channels. And sometimes it's nice to have a little break not being a moderator. I'll tell you. Because I'm like, okay. Because I know someone was talking about that, about YouTube looking at your, how many moderators you have and something. I don't know. It was just really weird stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to listen to it. But yeah, I'm just like, I know. I'm just like.
Well, yeah, Lori, on my live last week, Lori's Prepping for Heaven was a mod. We went through, Nancy and I went through the list. And also Linda Peterson was a standard mod. And both of them had been undone. I was like, that was so strange.
Hi, Joy and Donnie.
Hi, Joy and Donnie.
Oh, yeah, YouTube. Oh, my goodness. It has, all right, so today we talk about YouTube. So today, all right, so everybody who's here, most everybody here is a creator, except for Kim. I think everybody else is. So when you go and you upload a video and you go to fill in the title and the description, and you go down and you click no if it's not for kids and show more, and no, it's not, it's original content or whatever it means. And then you go down and there's the tabs. When it says tabs, and there's a little box to sit there and you put in, like, you put whatever description, like little words and comma, another word, comma, and everything. So mine's gone. It was there yesterday. It sits there and explains how to use it, but the box is gone. And I'm just like, what's going on here, YouTube? It's not like I'm not doing anything. I'm always uploading videos, and I do a live here. I do lives 5 days a week, but it's still doing lives, and I'm putting up videos, and it's like it's gone. But I can go to the YouTube studio on my phone Tags, yeah, tags. Go to YouTube Studio on my phone, go to the video, I upload it, and put the tags in. But it still doesn't show up on the, because I checked it. It still doesn't show when I go on my laptop or go up on the computer to see if they're there. I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious, what in the world are y'all doing?
I've got 3 after this one. I've got 3 more rows to go.
Awesome. Well, we can
Taking
sit
this
here
off.
till you finish.
Thank you.
All right, Joy. Whew. Sounds good. Yeah, and I'm just like, the tags have always been there. And I've gone to where there's been like, I think a year or so, I didn't put no tags there because I was just like upload it, put what I need to do, click no, whatever, and just keep on going because I didn't have time. And then they say, you know, you need to put tags and do this and hashtag this. And I'm just like, I've done all that stuff. I've done everything when they say, you know, y'all, if y'all look at the past videos, I've got those cute little doodads in the video. That takes a lot of time. I use U-Cut. But for a 5-minute video, it takes me 15 minutes to go through and add characters or words or description or anything like that. And I just got tired at one point, and I'm just like, doing a 15-minute video takes 30 minutes to do, and I'm just like, I'll just start uploading. I'm just like, I'll just put in the description. I'll use the things at the end to, like, you know, click for another video and hit subscribe and everything. You know, you change up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and then you get tired of saying that, so I stopped saying it, and it's like they need you to say it. So, like, it doesn't help. So I don't know what to do.
So Nancy,
Sorry.
okay.
Joy, Nancy makes me smile because she laughs through everything. I'm laughing because it's so true.
You know, she got me to laughing too, which is so nice.
Yeah, I can hit my foot and I'll start laughing. I can't help but laugh. Oh, I've cried so much. I was like, it's time to stop crying and laugh. Oh goodness. Yeah, I have a video coming out couple of days, an update on my eyes and everything. So, but this my right eye has finally gone down, and it's like a light pink. And I had Chinese food tonight, so I wanted to test it out. This my left eye was not swollen or anything, and it was doing fine. So I didn't have wonton soup because that's pork, but I had the cashew chicken. So, and sure enough, it started to swell a little bit. So I'm just like, I think it's time to, on grocery day, just make something myself.
Of all the foods that I like to eat when I go to a Chinese restaurant is chow mein, which is sautéed cabbage with different vegetables in it, and you can get chicken or just vegetables and stuff. It is so good. I really enjoy it. I hear Blue snoring.
Okay, that means he has sleep apnea.
I don't know if you guys are hearing my dog.
Because on Saturday we were talking about that. And he goes, so talk about snoring. He goes, they say that if you snore, you have sleep apnea. I said, well, does that mean a baby has sleep apnea? He looked at me. I said, babies snore. I said, what about your pets? I said, I know dogs and cats that snore. I said, does that mean they have sleep apnea too?
It's like,
He looked at me so funny. I said, well, that's logical thinking if they're going to say that you have sleep apnea because you're overweight or whatever. I was like, well, does that mean a baby has sleep apnea because babies snore too? He just shook his head.
I used to get LA chow mein,
Le choy.
Le choy food, the grocery store. I didn't eat it in a long time, but
Child looking for your beautiful body, child looking. That was the commercial for that. I'm not fully monetized anyway, so. Oh, Lord, just sit there and say, don't worry about that. Just keep going and they'll get there in time. So
do you want to show them, Nancy, what I sent to you?
Yeah, let me go. Well, I had it in the video that came out tonight. I'll go get them in just a second.
I just got one more row to go, and I'll be able to take this. Oh, here's my dog.
Wah, stand there. Stand there. Mountain Mama, take me home.
I'm not sure how Nancy's hours are.
Oh my goodness, I gotta work back up to 3,000 hours. Because I've been doing YouTube for 6.5 years. Almost 6.5 years. You know, that monthly anniversary thing for hours. But of course, you know, if they got rid of that, everybody would be monetized and they would have to pay out. Shh, they're listening. I can't help it.
So I'll show you what it looks like. Now it's time to get it off.
All right, Rebekah. Make it big.
There it is. What I used is this scrubby cotton and this. So it makes it a little hard. So I'm just going to put this down here if Nancy wants to. Let's go here. There we go. Boom.
All right.
How I end up doing this is I do that. I put it over. Let me see if I can get this short enough. Hi, Juan. Juan Perez.
Hey, Juan. Lori said it looks like raspberry sherbet.
I think that color is that scrubby yarn. I do have the paper in here. Let me see what it does say. Dragon fruit. This is dragon fruit. I, of course, don't remember what the color with this is.
Ron said he got his hand warmers. So I was like, yay! Just in time. It's cold down there.
So I know he who sent him hand warmers? You?
Yeah, remember he went on the back in January.
Oh, okay. That is so
The
good.
Surprise giveaway that nobody knew it was a giveaway, and only
Yes.
So a lot of people do that now because of scammers and stuff. Yeah, the only thing about my eyes now are all the itching, but the dryness. So that's why y'all see me. It's like feels like every 5 minutes. But if I don't put moisturizer or this is a survey. I always just say crave. Anastasia would correct me. So I'm just like, I don't, and it helps with because it does the same thing in my hands. It just soaks it up and everything. So, but Rebekah sent me 2 wonderful books. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this.
Put the cursor over your face and plop you over on mine.
I did the last time. Come on.
There we go.
Move. There we go. Or did I just change you back? She sent me this one. Quick, colorful quilts. And then this one is super quick color. And that's a super quick. The super quick one. And so I was looking through these. I've got the video came out tonight. So, and I flipped through them and showed y'all different ones. I see this is something that's easy for me to do. Easy and quick. That's what I like. So, and I told Rebekah, I said, now I know how these are done. I said, they look pretty easy to me now. So
those two books were my sister Christine's, and the way I make quilts, it's more like embroidering and then sewing borders on it and doing it that way.
Yeah.
And then also in those books that I have on the shelf back there, there was a book about crocheting that I learned something in there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then Rebekah was telling me about how she did it, what she learned and everything. And I was like, that's cool. Now see, all right, so these one right here. And then when I flip the page over and I saw, the other diagram, I was like, oh, I know how to make this block, so now I understand how to make this block. It's like when that light bulb goes off, and it's like, oh, that was easier than I thought it was. I'm making things hard. Just like, but I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Now I got material still over there, and it's just getting the batting, the batting, but with Joanne going out of business, closing so many stores, you would think they would have a better sale on their website. I'm just saying. So, because I with the way the snow and the ice and everything is, I am not chancing going out the door to go to the store for another slip and fall. That's not happening. I totally forgot they were hand warmers. I thought you sent me mittens, Nancy. I don't put the fingers on. They're long enough if you wanna where they are. You can use them for mittens. But I left the ways like the tips of the fingers would be out for like if you for texting and stuff and everything. But I was like, yeah, I didn't make it curve at the top. That's okay. Let's see here. Where Joy and Donnie are. It is Weatherford, Sayreville. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 28 degrees. -2 Celsius. The wind is blowing from southwest at 0 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 81%.
Wow,
Ooh,
this is so pretty.
eggs are good. Awesome. Yeah, and if you know anybody who crochets or anything down there, if you want them to, it's not hard. Just take yarn and sew those ends up if you know, or make that curve part to make mittens. Yeah, and Farmwise says she got her package too. So I was like, cool.
I'm not going to completely finish this, but I've got it to this point. Take a look at that.
All right, Rebekah, hold on.
I'm holding on.
I'm going to try this again.
What you do is you put it over the face. You'll have the hand, and you press down.
There, it should work.
There.
Woohoo! That is awesome.
This is, like I said, most of the time, I will do a white in with this, but when I seen that I had this, I was like, okay, but yeah, that's, and what I'll do with this here, with this yarn, is this shorter one will be sewn around here on the inside, and then this longer one, what I do is I separate between these and I'll sew it, just back and forth. Right now I don't have my needles up here, but yep, that's your scrubby. And the things that's so nice about these is you can use them for anything. But yeah, that's your scrubby. It just takes this and 14 rows. But what you do is you put the yarn on that peg and then you wrap behind and then in front and back and forth all the way around. And then you do the E-wrap. So basically when you're here, you're going to not have a thing to bring over to make that stitch. You'll go to the second one and start feeding that. And that's how the scrubbies are made on these little round looms. Sure makes it nice. Nancy will be back here, and usually we don't go over an hour, but tonight I wanted to finish so Luann could see her beautiful, beautiful scrubby. Thank you all for coming tonight. It's going to be really nice for you to have these. Yes, I know you'll be right back. Well, but it's been fun doing this for her. Yes, she disappeared, and that's okay. It's kind of why Nancy and I started doing this because it just makes more sense for the two of us to go live and get to know new people and, and help her channel out and help mine and, and things. Thank you, Jane Doe. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we want to pray ourselves out of here?
Yeah, there were my son and daughter-in-law went downstairs because they had a blanket in the dryer. And you used to, one of the best sounds is like kids laughing, but when they're married and they're laughing, things are good.
Definitely.
So yes, we can pray tonight. Do you want to pray? You want me to pray?
You can.
All righty. Dear Lord, we thank you so much for this wonderful evening. We have friends can gather together through the crossways of the internet, near and far, dear Lord, that we can come together and just fellowship with each other and help each other, that no matter what their day is, they can come and just relax and we can laugh and have a good time, dear Lord, and just share the gospel with people, share our life with people and the fun times that we had. We thank you for everything you've given to us and the blessings of Deuteronomy over everybody here watching on the TV and the replay. May we be blessed as we go out and come in this week, dear Lord, and all that we do with our hands shall prosper and we will succeed in everything that we do. We pray for everybody this week as the weather turns bitter cold, dear Lord, that we will be warmed and safe everywhere and everyone, whether it's rain or the snow, that you just guide and give us wisdom of what to do. We thank you for your Son loving us enough that he died on the cross and rose again, and that we are the righteousness of God through Christ Jesus. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So, yes. So next week we will be on Rebekah's channel.
Come the other way.
No.
Yes.
Way.
No.
If I'm pointing that way, I'm not pointing
when I point this way, I'm pointing towards you. When you point the other way. Correct. It's weird. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and I will finish the other scrubby and get that finished. And next week we will be on my channel, and I'm going to go ahead and set it up tonight so I don't have to do it.
Exactly. Exactly. Have a wonderful. Go ahead.
Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed night, everyone, and stay safe with the weather that we're having.
Exactly. So God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all, and we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home or Rebekah Touched by Yarn.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.